Welcome back, Wastelanders, to Fallout 76 Wastelanders. We're currently at the crater, and let's just say that our character has been spending a little bit quality time over here, basically trying to get on everyone's good side. And as you can see, we are donning some Raider, well, the Raider outfit that you can get from the Raider pack. But anyways, enough of that intro. I did research to the outfit that I've been wanting, and as you can see, I have indeed found exactly what this outfit was called. So I went and purchased it. It is known as the Raider Pathfinder outfit. Now this also came with the Pathfinder bandana, and that's what we're looking at. I think it matches pretty well. Also, the backpack is completely moddable. I was able to put the high capacity mod on it. Very morbid. But not only did I get the Raider pack, but I also got the Settler pack. So when we get back to Foundation, we'll don those as well. But for now, as well, wearing the welder helmets, but let's stick with the fedora just to kind of keep it there. Now I am extremely happy that we found, or that the rebreather was a part of the outfit. I mentioned in previous streams how much I truly enjoyed the look of Fallout New Vegas's rebreather on Ulysses, so this is in parts dedication towards him and one of my favorite characters of all time in the Fallout universe. So not only am I going to be, you know, spending time here at the crater, but I believe it's the right time to actually talk to Meg, so that we could do a little bit more quests for the Raiders and balance things out. A circle-shaped quest. Target on your compass points to a defined area. You can see the size of this area on your map, and blah blah blah. There she is. Yeah, let's jump down there.
I told those scavengers to hand it over. Not my fault they didn't want to listen.
Hopefully I'll be able to find this hood. So, because I know this would match this outfit very well. And yeah, unfortunately, something that I really liked in this game did cost me some money, but not going to stop me. So, if it's something I like, it's going to be in my inventory. What do you want, Meg?
Your little inoculation worked like a charm. We've established your usefulness, but don't mistake our gratitude for hospitality. Yet here you are. What tells me you're not here just to waste my time? You want something. And it must be important, else you wouldn't be barging in here like you run the place. Out with it.
And you could probably tell why I'd rather deal with the settlers, so... Like, second thought, I don't know if I can trust you. Promise? I'm not gonna get any promises from this notorious leader. So, the treasure here in Appalachia, it's real. Locked inside Vault 97.
Well, if that don't pique my interest, please, go on. What exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79?
The U.S. Treasury supply of gold. All of it.
This is a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that gold. You know, I heard rumors about it round here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe you. What you got to convince me?
I could convince you with a perception +4. By my count, you've got a serious supply shortage. Can you afford not to trust me?
You ain't wrong. Getting into one of them vaults sure would set us up for a while.
I dug up some vault schematics from Vault-Tec University. Would you be convinced if I showed them to you? Last time we did anything that had to do with intelligence, you just basically brushed us off and didn't really waste our time. I bet I could blow my nose on a used piece of toilet paper and convince her that this is a schematic, but, you know, you can kind of tell from certain people's attitude and their mentality. But it's just a game, and if they're able to basically get me to feel this, you know, quote-unquote triggered by the way how they're treating the character, they did a great job.
Shit. You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before you can roll with us, 7-6.
No duh. Let's see. Let's go with this. I'm not stupid. What do you think I haven't given you the location of the vault yet?
Ooh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the board and let's see what you got here. Who the hell let you in?
Voila. Can you read?
Alright. Seems pretty legit. I assume you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby doll. Oh, no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods, you get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig?
What kind of cut are we talking about?
I don't know, 50% of whatever we take in? Now remember who's gonna do all the heavy lifting in there. If the treasure's half as good as you say, it should be more than enough to set you up for life. And if you impress me enough, maybe you get to roll with us. That is, as long as you're cool with people calling you a raider.
Time to act like a bunch of cutthroats. I'd like a bigger cut.
Yeah? Well, I'd like my mama back from the dead in a world that ain't burned up like a post-nuclear turkey dinner. We don't
And
always
yet you're
get what we want.
contributing towards the
Look,
problem.
I know it ain't what you want to hear, but maybe you get a little bonus if you prove you're worth it, alright? So, first things first. We gotta have a plan to crack that big-ass vault door wide open, right? Easy peasy, light and breezy. That's a job for Lucky Lou, our demo expert. If he can't explode it, then it ain't from this earth. Now, Lou can be a real shut-in, on account of his, skin condition. But I trust him more than just about anybody. Why don't you go see him in his room down below? Introduce yourself. Fill him in on the plan, then do whatever prep work he needs you to do, you dig?
Well, now you're acting like all nice after trying to pull the almighty look. I'll find out when I actually see him, but what's Lou's condition?
Aside aside from the fact Lou ain't exactly what I call a people person, he looks like one of them ghouls you see shambling around up there. Only he
nothing
still
wrong with that.
maintains all the other stuff that makes us human. Don't worry, he ain't gonna bite. But some of the others don't much appreciate his appearance, so he keeps to himself. Works out, because he's a bit of a hermit anyway.
Well, I got it. I'll talk to Lou.
Right on, 7-6. Do your thing. Just try to keep this on the down low, alright? I don't want the entire camp knowing what's going on yet. Only tell who I say to tell, you dig?
Archie, Freddy.
Hey, 7-6. You know, the quicker you get Lou on board with us, the quicker we get into that vault.
Can't believe no one has decided to overthrow you yet.
Brotherhood of Steel. Even the damn Free States.
Damn, I forgot all about the Brotherhood.
Alright, Lou. It's downstairs, okay. Whee!
Now we're back. Everyone we knew in the area is dead, and the Scorched are still here.
It's an interesting place. You're not Lou, you're Liv. Know what you're thinking. What's so hard about finding a person with the big marker on his head? It's a tunnel. What do we have here? Lou's goodbye note. See? I don't think anyone with a right mind would want to stick around here. Not even someone with a condition. Gone forever. Don't get nebby and come looking. I ain't gonna be an eyesore around here no more. I already told Fisher he's got claims to all my stuff. The rest of you can fight over the scraps. Oh. Clues on this terminal. Oh, where's this terminal? Okay.
This place is way better than sight.
Hell yeah. Always be upgrading. That's
Oh boy. Okay. Now an advanced terminal, or actually a master terminal, might take a few tries. So let's do our best. Master hacker. Pretty sure, yeah. And expert hacker. Here we go. Always fun. We always start with the first couple ones. Get a basic idea of what exactly the words are out, or what exactly the provided words it could be. So it's not going to be a shun, like population, maybe an ing. So we got ing and possibly tiv, but I don't think it's going to be either of those, because we don't have any of those type of words left anyways, so let's just go down the list. I know it's having a higher intelligence, even if buffed, will give me less choices, which means a higher probability of me choosing the right word. But let's just eliminate any other possible mistakes that we do. That way we don't have to back out of the terminal. Alright, so last word we took was population. Let's try influential.
You're either full of shit or you're hanging out with
Boom. There you go. Tech logs. Box collar. Some interesting stuff. I almost wrote off Monaga Township as a whole, but that one house on the outskirts of town proved fruitful in my search for old tech. A scientist named Dr. Harrison built a functioning interpreter for animal sounds. Oh, it's that Vox syringer. With a little bit of tinkering, I was able to improve upon his work. It should allow a human or animal incapable of speech to produce words we can understand. For now, it is limited to the voice library that Dr. Harrison provided, but if it works, I can always add more. Sounds like we'll be able to be getting more quests that involve shooting things and finding out exactly what they're saying. But also it seems like it has to do with people that may have been affected by either, well, becoming mute or possibly becoming a ghoul and not being able to speak again. That's fairly interesting. Now, recently I had a subscriber who, I had someone that subscribed to me, shout out to Goober Games, who, I believe it was day one, decided to subscribe to my channel while I was streaming, and, you know, out of appreciation, I subscribed back and read their description. Now, don't go all basically don't go searching for Goober Gaming, because sadly there are probably like a couple dozen YouTubers that go under the name Goober Gaming, but under their description, unfortunately, they have a condition that they're going through in life, but they have aspirations to actually want to be a gamer and a streamer. There are certain things that may prove difficult for this individual to, you know, want to strive and achieve this goal, but I'll be more than willing to actually, you know, have you on my stream or join any of your streams if you're willing to do any of your content. I'll do my best to do any type of commentary. I just, you know, want to help out in any possible way. I think you're kind of cool. But, you know, I'm not a YouTuber for sure. I'm just basically doing this so that I can share with other people as I'm playing a fun game the experience that I make here playing this game. Everyone's playthrough is going to be different. Maybe some of them will be cookie cuttered because they like to look up information online and not be original, but this is my stream and that's how it is. But what I was going at is, if it's someone's goal to want to get something done in their life and it's within my grasp, I like to try my best to make their dreams come true. So the Goober Gaming who subscribed to me, I tried my best to message you. YouTube's all weird with their format setting. I'm not exactly sure if I could just send direct messages or if it's just how you set up your page, but I would more than happy to collaborate with you in any way possible. So look forward to hearing from you. I'm not exactly sure if this message will get to you, but from this point on I will be sure to make an effort to do my best to get in contact with you, and then we'll see from there. And it's just a suggestion. I don't want to force you to do something you may end up wanting to change your mind for, but just make sure we're both having fun while doing whatever we decide to do. So, incoming messages, possibly. Nope, access denied. Outgoing messages, access denied. Quick notes. Caleb Fisher, find out who took took my pipe wrench, break their kneecaps with it. If time allows, talk to Lev. This has nothing to do with... I don't even know if this is... What kind of clue am I really looking for here? Water purifier. Yeah, maybe it was the tracking beacon. There we go. The latest salvage of the station yielding some fancy radio equipment I haven't seen before. What's unique about this is how small they managed to make it. I suppose that size is a concern when bringing equipment to space. I constructed a basic tracking device and built it into the collar. It seems Weasley? Weasel. It seems a weasel was able to follow Lou's trail, and by using a simple radio I can tune in and track down weasels and therefore Lou's location by following the tones from the tracking device. If Meg finds out I let him go, or that I know where he is, she'll have my head. Best to find an opportunity to slip away and get them back before anyone notices they were gone. Okay, well, we've found the clue that we needed, so we need to confront Fisher. And are you Fisher?
Is it daytime out there? You can lose track of time down here.
Caleb.
You're the new guy, aren't you? I seen you talking with Meg and poking around. What brings you to me?
Well, my legs had just walked over from there to here. Anyways, I found the note from Lou that says he took off. He mentioned you in it. What do you know about his disappearance?
Lou, huh? I didn't know he was gone. Maybe he was just tired of being cooped up in that hole of his and then for some fresh air?
Don't lie. You're hiding something. Look, you can trust me to keep it on the down low. No need for that kind of violence.
Okay. You got me. I confess. I intentionally misled you. But it's not what you think. I had to do it. I promised Lou I would try to throw people off his trail if they came looking for him. I was hoping he'd come to his senses, return by now. And this wouldn't be necessary. Truth is, I'm worried. When he left, he was more glum than usual. Like something was weighing heavy on his mind.
If anyone has seen the mini web series on YouTube, I believe it was Red Star. Let's just say if you ever wanted to see a live action movie about the Fallout universe taking place in like the New Vegas, check out on YouTube Nuka Break. Yes, check out Nuka Break. They have amazing content, great actors, fun additions to the story. I mean, this is their fun little project. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure it's not really canon, but they did their best to bring the Fallout world to life. So check them out if you get a chance. The reason why I'm mentioning about this is because they kind of touched up on ghoul degradation, and basically the struggles that ghouls have to face, or sentient ghouls, or ghouls who still maintain their humanity, that basically they're only a ticking time bomb before they actually turn into feral ghouls, the ones that we basically kill actively. But anyways, did something bad happen to him recently?
Nothing I'm aware of. Nothing truly bad ever seems to happen to him. In fact, if I was still a religious man, I would say God watches over him and has special plans for Lou here on this earth. Lou's one of the luckiest men alive. He's over 95 years old and still fit as a fiddle. Sharp as a tack. I've witnessed over a dozen times where something should have rightly killed any normal man. But not Lou.
Interesting. So if Lou's so lucky, why would he leave like this?
To be honest, I don't know. He came to see me before he left. I was busy working and only half listening. But I think he said something about feeling like a burden. He's never been a burden on anyone. He gives to himself and does more than his fair share of work.
Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
Not exactly. But I did send out a friend of mine to go find him, just before you showed up. She's a tracker. Best I've ever known. Unfortunately, she hasn't come back yet. Might be she's having trouble getting Lou to see eye to eye. My friend's not the best conversationalist, and Lou's stubborn. Maybe you can go and mediate. Talk some sense into old Lou.
Sure, that's great, but that still doesn't tell me where I need to go.
Oh, right. Pardon me. Since my tracker buddy went off alone, I rigged up a tracking beacon I could use to find her, just in case she ran into trouble and, wasn't able to make it back. I don't think that's the case here, but fair warning, this might lead you to a dead end. In this case, I'm sorry. You can use your Pip-Boy to track the beacon's radio signal. The closer you are, the more it will ping. It should get you to where you need to be.
Thanks. I'll meet your tracker.
Good luck. And, I hope Lou's okay when you find him.
Be sure to brew me up some ale. Anyways.
We're thinking of hiding out near the train tracks by a foundation. See if we can't shake down a few.
Sorry for trying to hide information from you. It felt like the right thing to do at the time.
As the ranks of Mothman cult have grown, its members have settled in scenic towns of Point Pleasant, claiming it as their new home. It's been an interesting quest. Alright. Ain't it convenient that basically every quest we've been given that has to do with finding someone, they have the I forgot what the term's called, but Deus Ex Machina? Deus Ex. They have basically a convenient plot line of being like, oh, we just set a tracking device on this person or object, and this is how you're able to find it. Not complaining, it's just hear it over and over.
Clear day like
Really
this,
convenient.
nice, clean sight lines. That's
Anyways.
the sign to pay those settlers another visit.
Looks like... no. Let's get this out of our hair. I want to be looking for paper targets. And let's make sure we got the right perks on. now we look over here to meet Fisher's friend. It's a pretty big area. Oh, but we also have the Pip-Boy tracker, Fisher's tracking beacon. There we go. Oh, and off screen, I did a daily quest for the raid. You already seen, whoa, super mutant. No, I haven't seen super mutants in a long time. Let's greet them with the best way that we know. So yeah, we are on the same level of cooperative when it comes to the settlers and the raiders. So at least we are able to have them catch up pretty much. Yeah, thing is though, I believe that once I decide to pick a side, the other faction will basically start to diminish. Like, the reputation will go down. We'll see, though. Now, how many times have we passed this point over here? It's like weird contortioning you're doing there. Who's this? Raider corpse. Oh boy, here we go. I almost got taken out by a level 1. Wouldn't be surprised. Getting there. The tracking beacon's actually increasing, so we are definitely heading in the right direction. Okay, so I'm guessing it would be a little bit lower. Nope. Get me up there. Are we going inside a cave? I'm guessing that's the case. Ironically, this was the cave that I mentioned, or that we discovered in our earlier stream. While we were doing the Buried with Honor quest. And I felt like, we should just at least discover it. And we went inside, and there was a door that we couldn't open. So there is a terminal? It's Weasel. Hello there.
I was not expecting anyone.
I wasn't expecting that voice. Fisher sent me. Are you his tracker friend?
Yes, I am Weasel.
It's no time to chat. We need to find Lou. Any idea where he is?
Blue is deep inside the mine, but he does not want to be found, and it is dangerous to go alone. We can find him together. You lead. I will follow.
Cute. Now, we're not going to ask about her voice because we already know that after reading the terminal, it's a similar technology towards the Vox Syringer, which anyone who's played that event, you are able to shoot creatures with the Vox Syringer, and it will give you the opportunity to actually hear what animals are, able to say to you. Now,
take Weasler, whoever's with you, and leave. Yins ain't getting in, and I ain't coming out.
but yeah, basically, if you put 2 and 2 together, they pretty much just gave her something to speak again, so it's pretty cool. Hey, Lou.
This better be good.
Lou, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. What's up with you? Yins don't sound familiar.
You don't know me. I'm coming here on behalf of Fisher.
Fisher? Why, that... I told him I didn't want nobody coming for me. What's anyone doing coming for me anyway?
Well, why are you abandoning your friends?
'Cause that's my business, and my business alone. Keep your nebbing nose out of it.
Okay, we need you for a job then.
Nah, I'm retired. I just decided it. Yins can take your job, turn it sideways, and put it where the sun don't shine. I ain't interested.
Well, can't we talk face to face?
Now listen up. I don't want to talk, because I don't want you hurt. I rigged this place to blow, and you being here has put a royal wrench in my plans. Now, you can try to get here to me before I get this son of a bitch detonator working, or you can kindly screw off and get out alive. I don't recommend anything in between. Now, if you excuse me, I'm busy.
No way forward. Lou should be tight. But come look at this. Over here.
Okay, oh. What do you want, Weasel?
I have an idea.
What am I looking at?
It looks like there is a way through. We could exclaim, expose, destroy it with Big Boom and go to the other side.
Interesting. What are we going to destroy with it?
I found some Big Boom charges at the cave entrance when you arrived. Lou must have left them. I wish I could say the right word. Big Boom makes me sound like a baby. I have seen Lou use them. I think I can do this.
Cool. Guessing that's dynamite. Anyways, it sounds like you know what you're doing. Let's try it.
I have done this kind of work with Lou before. Stand back. I will set up the big boom.
Don't get yourself killed now, Weasel. Thank you. What are you doing? Weasel, what are you doing?
Stand back, or you will die.
Well, good job, Weasel.
I cannot wait to get out of here.
Cave cricket. You twerking? Did not appreciate that. Not on my streams. Whoa, Weasel. Whoa there. Roaches to the right of me, more roaches in front of me, here I am.
Who made this? It looks like a machine to kill himself. It looks like it did not work.
It's horrible. Oh, healing salve. Requires the terminal. Well, then we'll go over here then. What do we have here? Got some interesting noises coming from this area.
Sounds like a bog crawler ahead. And it looks like Lou made another self-killing trap. Maybe you can use it against the creature.
Or I can just kill it. But let's play along. So we got wire, and that wire connected to the center. We press this button. Okay. This is turning out to be very morbid. Poor individual trying to off themselves. I wonder if he's an idiot savant build. If he's got so much luck that he can't kill himself. A lot of serendipity, pretty much. Yep, more crickets. Give me your smelting juice. That door closes. Ugh. Well, that's a significant shake.
That building looks like the way forward.
Let's read Blue's log chamber. Okay. I know we probably missed a lot of these, but anyways, all that computer and crud was too finicky. New plan: death by heavy machinery. I'll need more supplies to finish building the chamber. I'll need more supplies each time I test it. The tremors in the mine get worse now. They've happened almost every time I turn it on. Am I causing them somehow? That's interesting. I'm guessing he wants to collapse this mine on himself so that he can hopefully successfully end himself. Oh Jesus, this is a radiation chamber. Ah, crap. Okay. Genuine panic right there. Okay. Okay. You got me, Bethesda. Jeez. Well, pretty sure Weasel wasn't able to join us. Ah, jeez. I hate these things. Don't want to deal with any of you and your poison that could kill me with one sting. What is this, a rat egg? Hey, Weasel. So you're saying you knew how to get here and I had to fall through the floor and nearly got a heart attack? Indiana Jones style. Temple of Doom. My second Temple of Doom reference. You will die. Damn scorpions. Carry uranium ore. Interesting. I like the aesthetic of the frogs here. But is it considered spray and pray? Well, I just don't want to take any chances.
There is another weak wall here.
I had a feeling she wanted to blow that up.
Do not stand near the big boom from when it goes off.
Go for it, Weasel. I'll cover you. For sure there's gonna be a mini standoff because this is a wide room.
Get to a safe place before the boom.
Let's see how far away she runs away. Whoop! Looks like we need to run a lot further back. Here we go.
Here we go. We should hurry.
We should hurry. Oh, that's pretty. This is straight up like Skyrim. Wow. Okay, cricket. There's trees in here, mine. I feel like I need to find that cricket. There it is. Mainly for the acid. Well, it's alright. This area right here is gorgeous. Probably highly irradiated, but look at this. And we also have the Aqua Boy perk on, so not much of a swim there. Let's see, will your health go down while you're being irradiated? Doesn't look like it. And you'll never be like Lydia. Anyways. Gorgeous. If I could get the lighting just right. Hold on. Let's do enhanced, brightness. Yikes. I love it. Of course we need to do an odd pose. We don't have any, let's do greaser. There we go. Heck yeah. Real cool. Alright. We don't have any space to save it, so I might take an opportunity to use that as a thumbnail someday. But
I hear Blue working up ahead. I will stay here. You should be the one to handle this part.
why?
So, you think you're all sneaking at? Well, you're not, Jagger. I see yous. You better be ready to explain what you're thinking.
Hey, Lou.
Okay, I'm listening. You gone through all the trouble not to get here. Lord, after stopping an old man from off himself. What do you want?
Well, it's so obvious, especially with all the clues that we've gotten. Let's see. I wouldn't have braved your death traps if I didn't need your help.
I get you. but I got a good reason to do what I'm doing. In case it ain't obvious. I'm one of them rad-soaked ghouls. Been that way going on 25 years. Ain't no way to live. Killing myself's the only way to keep people safe. Of course, that's harder than you'd think.
We all know what a goal is, so... But yeah, we could all guess that he's depressed about the idea that he'll turn into a feral ghoul, but well, out of these choices here, let's just stick with that. I don't want to be a sympathizer. You got so much to live for. Actually, imagine deciding to kill yourself is a very hard decision.
That ain't what I mean. I mean literally, physically. I can't seem to do it. You've seen the setups I got here. All designed to be foolproof death traps. None of them worked. Always something managed to go wrong. So I figure with this last one, worst case scenario, I get buried alive and can't do no harm to nobody. No backing out of it. I tell you, my luck ain't a blessing. It's a curse.
Well, if you're right about your luck, won't this likely fail too?
Ian's probably right, but I gotta try. Like I said, at least this way, I put myself away in a tomb I can't get out of, and on my own terms.
Okay. Well, what's wrong with being a ghoul? These options are horrible.
You for real? Aside from maybe being a ticking feral time bomb, my body's a mess. Feels like the radiation's both killing me and keeping me alive somehow. You get used to it after a while. But it ain't ever pretty. Nah, it ain't all bad. I've never been good around people. Now they let me alone because look, I feel like I can live forever. That might sound good, but trust me, it ain't.
It's very noble of you, but people still need you.
Yeah, I know. I'm a regular softy. Nice that people need me. But you don't understand.
I know I don't.
This unnatural walking corpse of a body. It ain't no way to live. Say I go back with Ian's to hell. What happens if I change for the worse and end up killing others? Then what happens if people have trouble putting me down? So I end up killing them all. What then?
That would be amazing, because I don't like anyone there, especially not Meg. I don't think that's very likely.
Yeah, well, I don't like taking chances. That's why I work with explosives. So, here's the deal. If I do this job for you, you gotta help me off myself after it's done. It's gotta be you. I don't want nobody else knowing about this.
I don't feel comfortable with that. I'd much rather convince you to live.
I don't think it's gonna happen. But likewise, so long as Ian's let me try to convince you I need to die, it's a deal. Remember, not a word to the others about what I was out here doing or why. Not even Fisher. Don't want him thinking less of me. And I don't want to cause anyone fright. Now, let's hear about this job.
I honestly do not genuinely feel like I convinced this poor man of living. Not really. We haven't convinced him to live. It's just it doesn't seem like I had the ability to move an immovable object there. None of those choices really seemed like it was impactful. But you know, this guy seems pretty cool. I need your demolition skills to break into Vault 79.
You just want to blast our way into a vault? Sounds crazy, but I can do it. I'm in. You go on ahead back to Crater. I gotta get things in order around here, so nothing happens to it while I'm gone. Meet you there.
There you go.
Ah, don't bug me, you Ned Nose.
Now, out of all the folks in the crater, hey Weasel.
Now we can get out of here. I like the outdoors better.
Well done. But yeah, out of all the people in Crater, so far Lou is one of my favorites. What do we have here? Of course, I'll use gravity. Nothing can stop gravity. It's gravity! The stone pillars of this cavern are load-bearing. When my explosives detonate, the ceiling will collapse. I'll be buried under a ton of rubble. If I don't die in the explosion, at least I'll never get out. This is going to work. Damn it. I'm a demolition expert. Why didn't I try this from the start? But while you are alive, be sure to live free. Not gonna force this man to do a job that he doesn't want to do, but as long as he's in, well, good on him. Anything else? We shall ascend! I just have this feeling. Let me head back. Because I thought that terminal downstairs was actually the terminal to open this door, but we went through in a completely different direction, so let's make sure not to mess something up that we may have missed. We are actually rushing in terms of getting some of these missions done, so I don't want my rushing to affect my gameplay later on. In terms of, well, here's the terminal. Okay, got this area here. Let's actually scrap all that. Nope. Scrap. Nope. That's that. Well, let's go talk to our dim-witted leader. The region known to survivors as the Toxic Valley is covered in industrial white powder and polluted water sources. Toxic Valley. Ugh. Excuse me. And we're back. Yoink. This was a fun photo.
You
What
come
up?
to me all in a hurry. Now you're taking your sweet-ass time hanging around here. I don't get you, Seven. Hey,
Blah, blah, blah,
7-6. Took you long enough to come back. You get Lou on board with the plan?
Keep that on the down low. We'll promise the man. So I won't want him to be, you know, I don't want him to face anything that would be getting him to do anything against his will. So yeah, I gotta take care of some stuff. Lou's good to go.
Okay, good. Lou's our way in the front door, so I don't know how we do it without him. Alright, so I've been thinking about those plans. Place is secure as hell. Once Lou gets us inside, I'm sure we're gonna meet resistance. Ain't gonna just bowl over and let us loot, so we're gonna need the big guns. For that, we need Gale. Gale's the big green mutant gal you may have seen around, always hanging out with her little girl, Rara. Ever since Rara met up with Gale in the wilderness, they've been impossible to separate. So, just saying, you may have to convince Rara to let Gale come with us. Good luck, 7-6. I don't see
Awesome.
Gale over here volunteering for the job yet.
Oh,
You
shush.
gotta get on that 7-6.
I'm tired of this rushed attitude.
Heard you're the reason we're seeing Lou's charming face around here again. You better hope he's not contagious.
Should end all of you.
Why does no one listen to Gale?
What was that? Anyways. Bunch of whiners. Impatient, immoral, low self-esteemed. I wouldn't be able to stand being in a place like this. Everyone in Crater are a bunch of babies, pretty much. To each their own. If anyone likes being a raider, you know, good on them, but maybe if you put yourself in a situation where you can possibly create a better raider group, that's something that I could get behind. And when I meant by you, I meant as you, anyone who wants to join the raiders, you know, I want you guys to make it your own, and everything. Whoa. Okay. Fake trailer. Anything that you wanted from the group, I hope it's exactly what you've anything you wanted from the group. I hope it's what you will receive in the end. And you know, Just do it. Have fun with it. But we're done. I'm gonna get some dinner. I'll be back later this evening, and I do not want to build a camp here. What am I doing? It's gonna have my character drink something, kind of cool off a bit. So yeah, have a good one, everyone, and happy Friday. Now, enjoy yourselves.